So everyone wants to know what is going on with Anthony Davis. What's going on with AD? Allow your brother to explain about the future of AD and the possible future of AD maybe orchestrating a trade away from the Los Angeles Lakers. But before we begin this journey, I first like to tell you guys, if you love and you want to support this channel, the growth and development of this channel, by the way, hit the subscription button, the notification bell, share this content with your friends, family, and followers. Also, the comment section is your guys' domain, okay? So keep that comment section lit. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Interact with anyone else in the comment section. Keep it classy down there, and let's begin today's video. First, I'd like to throw out a disclaimer. It's gonna be a long video, all right? So let's get into it. So Anthony Davis has been demonstrating some unusual behavior. And a lot of people think it orchestrated and started when LeBron James gotten Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record as the leading scorer. A lot of people are pointing fingers to that because ever since then, you know, his demonstration while he was sitting down, he was frustrated that the Los Angeles Lakers lost another game, and everyone's focusing on an individual achievement that, when it's all said and done, is it really helping the basketball club getting more W's? No. All right. More people were cheering for that than the Los Angeles Lakers losing yet again another game. After that, Anthony Davis has demonstrated some unusual behavior. He deactivated his Instagram. I feel like people should go back a little bit further. I feel like this really originated earlier in training camp with the Los Angeles Lakers, and it just boiled over in a recent interview early in the season when he went to Lakers organization, as well as he took it to the press, saying that he wants the ball more. He wants to be involved in the offense a lot more. Anthony Davis is a great player. I'm not going to take anything away from Anthony Davis. The only ability I have a question mark in, so to say, is Anthony Davis' availability. All right. Anthony Davis has not been healthy from start to finish. He has not played more games than he's been injured in. Now, he had a history of this. He certainly had a history with this with the New Orleans Pelicans. So the Lakers knew going in his availability was going to be an issue. Now, when Anthony Davis play a majority of the games and when he's healthy, it only demonstrated one time in a shortened season. They had a break in between that season. They played the remaining games of that season in one arena. They played the playoffs in one arena. They played the NBA Finals in one arena. And that was the season where a lot of NBA players did not want to come back because of the COVID concerns. So their heart was not in the right place. And the Los Angeles Lakers won a title. Now, I'm not going to call it a bubblicious title. All titles are created equal. I do feel like the longevity of the title will be up for question. Will people remember this title 20 years from now? That's another story for another video. But Anthony Davis has been frustrated with the Los Angeles Lakers. It kind of originated in training camp. It really originated last season. He was boiling with frustration with Lakers management, for one, because they was kind of cap strong and they couldn't make moves to get talented players. Because once again, the Los Angeles Lakers did what the Cleveland Cavaliers did for LeBron James. They purged away all their young assets, their draft picks that they could either draft to get younger talent or trade those draft picks for younger players. Instead, they gave away all that talent. Alonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. First and foremost, they got rid of a boatload of those talented players, as well as draft picks for one Anthony Davis. So they was already behind the 8 ball getting Anthony Davis. And then they got further behind the 8 ball when they were, trying to meet LeBron James' demands. First and foremost, a lot of people seem to forget this, but it was one point where the Los Angeles Lakers had nothing but clutch players on their roster. All right? Trying to help and benefit and massage the ego of one LeBron James. As anyone knows, Clutch Sports is owned by LeBron James. Now, I know Rich Paul is under his name, but trust me, LeBron James runs Clutch Sports. All right? They're even further behind the 8 ball because of the simple fact of they orchestrated a trade and orchestrated a move to get Russell Westbrook, the Russell Westbrook experiment. Do anyone remember that? Anthony Davis was coerced in being very positive with this move. Of course, this was a LeBron James move. LeBron James felt like he was playing NBA 2K GM mode in real life. He thought this was going to work. What little talent that they had, they sent that away. What draft picks they had, they sent that away for one Russell Westbrook. And the moment Russell Westbrook landed in Los Angeles, it was proven to be a disaster. These guys were seen everywhere on social media. These guys were seen in basketball games together, and everyone knew the writing was on the wall that they had an interest for Russell Westbrook. They gave a lot to get Russell Westbrook, and that wasn't proven very beneficial for the Los Angeles Lakers. So much so, the Los Angeles Lakers, Rob Pelinka, Jeanie Buss, they couldn't make any more moves. They just purged and traded away all their young assets. So it's not like they can replenish and say, oh, no big deal. Yeah, we got Russell Westbrook. We're kind of stuck like Chuck with him, but we still got some young assets. We still got some players. That's why if you look at Jeanie Buss, if you look at Rob Pelinka, they were unwilling to give up those 2 first-round draft picks because that's basically all they have. When they had Russell Westbrook, they were over the salary cap, couldn't make moves. And all the moves they have on that roster thus far was not going to have them contending to win a title. Now, a lot of people were trying to get rid of Russell Westbrook, after 3 months of him playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. I made several videos and live stream telling you that was not going to happen. There's no interest in Russell Westbrook. They found a partner this year. I had a feeling that they would. This is, by that time, Russell Westbrook has reaped the rewards of 90% of his contract. So Russell Westbrook taking a buyout now, Russell Westbrook already gotten his money. So he wasn't going to give a hometown discount for the Los Angeles Lakers and, take a buyout 2 years ago. He's taking a buyout now because he wants to play on a contending team. And the Los Angeles Lakers got several players that's going to, talent-wise, they're more of a talented team, but still, they're not that better as far as contending for a title. And Anthony Davis sees the writing on the wall. Everyone's more focused on LeBron James scoring title, getting the scoring. That was the highlight of the Los Angeles Lakers this season and last season. They're not going to win a title anytime soon. So they're going to hang their hats and put butts in seats because of LeBron James surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Anthony Davis sees the writing on the wall. This team is not going to contend anytime soon. Now, he also knows that his days are numbered with the Los Angeles Lakers. And this has been going on since last year, when there was a bunch of trade rumors suggesting that AD could be traded to the Chicago Bulls. AD could be traded to several teams. Even the Brooklyn Nets. There's a lot of trade rumors out there. Jeanie Buss, Rob Pelinka were not putting the fires out on any of these trade rumors. LeBron James was not putting any fires out on the possibility of Anthony Davis being traded away from the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, he has demonstrated that, hey, look, he's fast on the trigger, saying, look, I do not make GM decisions. Unfortunately, that's not my responsibility. But still, everyone knows LeBron, at one point in time, the Los Angeles Lakers LeBron James was holding that team under hostage. And now this team is finally pushing back slightly to LeBron James. They're not willing to give LeBron James everything he wants. Now they're making moves that's going to benefit the Los Angeles Lakers. Now they got more talented, they got more younger, but they're still not better. They're still not heads and shoulders of the Golden State Warriors, of the Phoenix Suns, of the Los Angeles Clippers, the Dallas Mavericks. I think I'm missing some teams. The Memphis Grizzlies. They're not better than any of those teams. They're not going to beat those teams in a 7-game series, with or without LeBron James, with or without the availability of Anthony Davis. They have been proven when they're both on the court, it does not equate to them advancing in the series. Remember, last year they squeezed in as in the play-in, and last year they didn't even make the playoffs. The year before that, they played an early round with the Phoenix Suns, and the Phoenix Suns got them up out of here. So the Los Angeles Lakers are not going anywhere anytime soon. And now the Los Angeles Lakers are pretty much making moves low-key to be very somewhat competitive, to be entertaining, to put butts in seats, but they're not making moves that's going to get them titles. Now, a lot of people were saying early on with AD, a lot of people felt like AD does not have an appetite, a desire, or hunger for another title. A lot of people feel like AD's stomach is full. He's got one title. He's good in the hood with that. All right? But AD has demonstrated he wants to win. He wants to be a winner. He wants to be known. At the end of the day, he wants to be known. He wants people not to forget about Anthony Davis, the dominance of Anthony Davis, Anthony Davis' career. And him being in him being a top player, there's questions and concerns about him being a top player. And I remind people, when he was with the New Orleans Pelicans, he got that team to the playoffs with less talent than what he currently has with LeBron James. So he can get a team to the playoffs. And he knows that thus far, the Los Angeles Lakers are not going anywhere. They don't have enough pieces, enough talented players, or enough draft picks to get so better that they're going to contend and win titles. Those days are behind the Los Angeles Lakers. You reap what you sow. Everyone was fast on the trigger saying, well, you got to do what you got to do to get that title. and then you just let the chips fall where they may. I want to ask people, was it worth it? Was it worth winning a title in a shortened season? You had a break in between the seasons, and you played the rest of your regular season games in one arena, your playoff games in one arena, your championship in one arena, which, by the way, the majority of the NBA players did not even want to be there because of health concerns and COVID. It was pretty much easy for anyone to win that title. And now you got a lot of skeptics saying, well, is that title even valid? So you got that talk, that type of talk. You got people like Skip Bayless saying that's a bubblicious title. You have a lot of people saying that that title isn't as valuable than previous titles. So you already got this talk going on. And this is the title LeBron is going to hang his hat on, saying, okay, I see I'm good enough to score 30. I'm good enough to keep my stat line, but I'm good enough to elevate a team to the next episode, to the next stage? And LeBron James, no. LeBron James is an older player. Now, he takes care of his body. I can see LeBron James playing 3 or 4 more years, if possible. I don't see LeBron James just leaving basketball unless he has a career-threatening injury. But LeBron James' days of carrying a team to the NBA Finals are long gone. If LeBron James wants to win titles, he's going to have to go to a team that's already talented, where all he has to do is put up his stat line, and they're going to win a lot of ball games without LeBron James' stat line. He's going to have to go to a team like the Boston Celtics, where he's going to have to take a pay cut. He's going to have to go to a team like maybe the Golden State Warriors, where his talent matches what the Golden State Warriors want to do. He's a better Draymond Green than Draymond Green. Particularly if Draymond Green wants a max contract. I don't see any teams interested in giving Draymond Green a max contract, but that's another video, and I already done that video. You can go check that video out. LeBron James, yes, he's going to keep his stat line. He's not going to take a dip in his stat line. But what LeBron brings to the court, does that mean it elevates the team to the promised land, to the NBA title? And I'm here to tell you, no, it doesn't. And Anthony Davis sees that. Anthony Davis knows that he's going to have another superstar player to even get the opportunity to even sniff a title. And that's what's going on with AD. AD sees the writing on the wall, knows the Los Angeles Lakers are not going anywhere anytime soon. So that's why Anthony Davis is so frustrated. He sees the writing on the wall. And I don't blame him. As always, people, rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Share this content with your friends, family, and followers. I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.